work to make up for the deficit that they're feeling from Monday to Saturday. So they got to get in the car on a Sunday, right? It's brutal. The margins, my friends, are becoming thinner, 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 thinner. It doesn't matter what platform you drive on. X, XL, Black, Comfort, Lyft Lux, doesn't matter. The margins are getting tighter and tighter and tighter. In fact, they are so razor thin at the moment that a lot of drivers are saying, hey, is this worth it? Because at the end of the day, you got to do the math, right? And if you look at how much they're chopping off your earnings, record trimmings, right, by Uber, Lyft and them. They obviously want to show their investors are sick and tired. They want to show them some margins. And where do they take away from? They take away from our margins. Now, you get to comment in this video. Good morning, everyone. Philippe, good morning. Yeah, unfortunately, they will never learn. That's why we discipline them. That's why we punish them with protests and strikes. And if you think this was the last strike, we made a hell of a lot of noise in the public. And that is with newspapers, radio stations, TV interviews, etc. Maybe didn't get the millions of drivers that we wanted to switch off on the day, but some cities came out very, very strong. Some cities came out a little bit weaker. I'm not going to tell you which cities I was disappointed in and which cities are heroes to me for standing up for something. But if you are okay with these margins, and if you are okay with the abuse, just keep on doing nothing. But if you actually want to stand up and stand up for better margins, which you deserve, many years ago, you remember those margins, right? 80, 20, 75, 25. You could work with those numbers. Today you're doing the math, right? You got to even decide, hey, am I gonna buy a coffee, right? Or do I take what I spend on my daily coffee, let's say, $3.75 here at Starbucks, and if I'm doing that 5 times a week, 5 times 3.75 is probably close to 18 times 4, $70 on coffee savings. Do I put that towards gas? I mean, this is how drivers have to think right now. It's so pathetic, as they say, but this is what it boils down to. Like, wherever you can, save. When it comes to insurance, rideshare insurance, all I can say is go and check up buckleup.com. Buckle, you'll actually save a lot of money, right? Then it comes to gas stations. Do I go to Costco? Do I drive 4 miles in that direction because there is a gas station that is 30 cents cheaper, right? Do I cut back on my valet and cleaning costs and do it myself? Do I even go into AutoZone or Pet Boys and buy less expensive cleaning materials, right? Meguiar's is probably the best, but do you go for something that's $3 or $4 cheaper? You have to look at all your costs right now. Good morning. Kevin's in the house, Kevin Singer. Shout out to all of you on the Sunday, 37 people. Hope you're ready for next week. And man, it's been a good money weekend for me, but they're all private clients. It's been a killer weekend. And before we jump into costs and where we can save, and you guys can obviously contribute your ideas, right? Got to tell you about a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience yesterday. I head out to Los Alamos in California, in the wine country by Los Olivos, there above Santa Barbara. Bring up clients. Was a $500 booking there and back. And I sat in the car, and I think I left the air conditioning, or I don't know what it was, but suddenly I try to start the car. I know they're coming out in 30 minutes time, and my car won't start. And I'm in a little town. There's nothing happening there. There's no AAA. There's no towing service. It's like, holy mackerel, I got 30 minutes to get this Cadillac going. Battery was drained. My fault. So I run 4 streets down to a Chevron station. I see a guy with a truck. I tell him, hey, $100. I give you $100 if you come 4 streets down and help me jumpstart my car. The guy didn't believe me. I said, no, I'm genuinely going to give you $100. You're going to save my ass. And because the clock was the clock was ticking. My clients are rolling at 8:30. So I said, hey, listen, I don't have to get in the car with you. I could be some stranger. I'll run down 4 streets, meet me there at my Escalade. Here's the $100. So the guy thinks, hey, maybe this guy is being honest, right? And he will give me $100. Anyway, so guy races down to the restaurant. It was Bell's Restaurant on Bell's Street in Los Alamos. I got the extension cord. The jumper cable ready. He's opening up his truck thing. Boom, boom, battery to battery. 5 minutes later, my Escalade starts. My mistake. I drained it. I sat there for 2 hours listening to music and air conditioning and everything. Anyway, long story short, take out the $100. He doesn't want the $100 now. So I said to him, dude, listen, these clients paid me well. You saved my ass, right? Dan's in the house. I like those pictures you sent me, Dan. And I gave him the $100 and he was with his wife. And I said, ma'am, you guys saved me here. Please take this as a gift. And I gave him $100. Well, he was very happy. He didn't think I would give it to him. I gave it to him. He deserved it. He saved me. And had I called some towing service or so, I'm sure, first, I would not have made it on time. Secondly, they would have charged me more. And so I get done. 10 minutes later, my clients walk out. I pretend like nothing happened. Saved the day. Off we go back to LA. Money, right? But look at what I spent yesterday on gas. Look at what I spent today on gas. And I'm thinking, okay, I got to look at my margins. Where do I save? Now, in my world with SUVs and private trips, very seldom do I jump on Uber and do an Uber Black trip or so. I got to look at, okay, I'm going to shop around now. The commercial insurance, where I know I can save some money. I got to shop around for the best gas stations. I may have to cut back a little bit on cleaning supplies. I still keep Arrowhead waters and Evian waters. I'm not going to compromise on that because they are high-end clients. I do have all the little tchotchkes and the mints. I'm not going to cut on back because my clients are used to that. But I got to look at everything right now, right? Everything. You got to look at every little cost right now. So if you have some hidden tips, if you have some great suggestions, ideas, put them in the comments box for newbies and veterans. You never know. There might be something in there. I filled up at $6.05. Can you believe it? $6.05. That's where my gas station. It's cheaper than the other ones. The other ones were $6.30. Some saw it $6.59. In a few days' time, it's on $7. And my prediction is it's going to go to $8 before it comes down. It's a lot of money. Jolly Ranches, James Martin in the house. Jolly, I like that. Jolly, what is it? Jolly Ranches. Outback Orchard, shout out. Gas is coming down. Oh man, you lucky, dude. Rothy says you handled your business and moved your own. Yeah, exactly. That's what you do. Dan says I have now saved 8,188 of gasoline. Dude, that's amazing. Yeah, $130. Phoenix Mayors, $130. Easily, if not more on this Cadillac, easily. But I gotta say, my days, and I have the private chauffeur course now. If you guys want 50% off, put in Lucky Strike, the code Lucky Strike, show you how to do private trips. I mean, honestly, currently with all the bookings, and I'm booked out right till the end of April, every single day in March, every single day in April. I already have May bookings. I have some June bookings. and I'm looking at $500 minimum a day, anywhere up to $2,500 a day. Yesterday was about a $1,800 day, right? I usually make more on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and make less during the week. But in my world, it can range from $500 a day till $2,500 a day. And that formula is right there. It's 300 minutes of training, the private chauffeur course at gigrocket.com, right? At this website here, I'm going to plug it, gigrocket.com. Also helping a lot of people with their deactivations becoming reactivated. So we got a good team together at GigRocket, got a lot of good people. Even Harry Campbell's on board. His courses are there. So check it out. Would love to show you my formula, but I'm really looking at Rideshare now. And I mean, is there money with UberX? My friend Paul Figueroa from San Diego is sending me all his screenshots, and he does just Excel, right? Just Excel. And once upon a time, Excel, you know, if you knew what you were doing in Excel, you could make good money, $2,500, you know, $1,500 to $2,700 a week easily. Now, thank you, Dan, I appreciate you, buddy. Throws down a 20, you're the best. I love those pictures with his yellow car with all of you guys. I mean, it sounds like do they build that car? Do they convert that car? Or is that just a once-off EV conversion? Got to make a video with that. Anybody want to hit up Dan and ask him about EV or electric vehicles? Probably has the most knowledge out of this channel by far, right? By far. If you guys want to hit him up. I got threatened a suspension on my Lyft account because I canceled. You know, I'm sorry, it's wrong, Phoenix Mayors. It's wrong that they threatened you because apparently you are an independent contractor, right? So if you'd want to turn down that medical emergency trip that some idiot complained about, almost cost you your account, right? At that point, I'm sorry, but you're not an independent contractor. They can't tell you, they can't tell me, hey, you are an independent contractor. On a percentage, you're about 20% an independent contractor. The only thing you can really do is determine what time you want to go online. Seriously. Beyond that, show me or explain to me how you are an independent contractor. Besides, hey, I can go online at 3 a.m. in the morning, or I can go online at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That to me is about 20% independence. But turning down that one trip, oh, you're going to get punished. Too many cancellations, oh, you're going to get punished. Wrongful reports, seriously? Declining because you're not happy with the destination or with the duration of the trip, you're going to get punished. I mean, where, my friends, is the independence in that, right? What about rates? They setting the rates, taking 50, 60, 70%. You can't set the rates. An independent contractor sets his own rates. I, as a private chauffeur, I set my own rates. You like it? You can take it. If you don't like my rates, go find someone else. My own boss, 100%, right? That is a true independent contractor, limo driver, driver for hire, private chauffeur. You cannot tell me that a rideshare driver or a food delivery driver is 100% an independent contractor. They're about 20% independent contractor, 20% IC, 20 IC, right? Hashtag 20 IC. But margins, my friend, where are the margins? I'm in a live feed. We got 42 people in the house. Smash this button. It's the little thumbs up button. It means you're enjoying the content, and I truly hope to hear from you what or where you think we can improve our margins. And you got to like really dive in and look at all the costs. Where can you actually still squeeze margins, right? Ultra high gas prices, very little fuel assistance, 55 cents, 45 cents. Uber and Lyft, both pathetic offers, right? So there your margins are coming down radically on the gas. Your margins are coming down because they're cutting the earnings. And those two combined are the reason for many drivers to either stop driving, or maybe only driving when it surges, or maybe only driving, cutting back on the hours and driving the profitable hours, right? I mean, these are the choices here that you have to make right now. Pachi in the house. Pachi Perez. Where's my friend Pancho? Pancho, you're going to be on the video tonight. Pancho Ramirez. It's going to be on. Ty Bolter says hi. Tucson, Arizona in the house. Rideshare consultant. I like that. That's a good one. But you guys tonight will see. Muchas gracias, Liliana. Muchas gracias, Univision, for the interview. Pancho Ramirez that did a great job on behalf of drivers, representing Spanish-speaking drivers, the Hispanic community. My bro Pancho Ramirez went with me to Univision. We gave a good interview. You'll see it tonight at I think 7 o'clock. So massive shout out to those guys that Miami, welcome to Miami. Thank you, my friend. Miami's in the house. My client's favorite. I don't know why. They like the sours. Drivers receive 100% of the gas surcharge. Yeah, 100% of 55 cents. That's a lot of money. 100% of 55 cents. Phoenix is in the house. Thank you. Thanks for being you. No, thank you for being you, Phoenix. Thank you for being part of my channel. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Love and respect back to you guys. James Martin says caught a $20 surge at the airport. Good. You know, when you get them, take them. Right? You get those surges, you take them. Good question, Rothy and Dunnigan. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Good point there. It's short and sweet, but I must say Pancho Ramirez did a fantastic job, and he's such a nice individual, right? Showing me the screenshots, he goes like, oh, $1.87. I don't work for that. $1.87 Uber Eats offer with the tip. Pathetic. In my taxi, we got up to $5 gas surcharge per each trip. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's money. You can work with that, right? You can work with $5 surcharge. You can't work with 55 cents. Patetico. Or the feminine version, patetica. Patetica, patetico. Patetica, patetico. Pathetic. It's interesting in the word pathetic that you have the feminine and then the masculine version, patetica and patetico. I find that rather interesting. Makes the language so much more difficult to learn. Phoenix, we're gonna hit them hard, man. We're gonna hit them hard. Guitar, shocker, 55 cents of other people's money. Amen. It's not even their money. Like, exactly right. And we're gonna hit him again on the next strike. And you know, the one thing I love about the media that supported us on the strike, and folks, we got a lot of exposure out there, a lot. Even Harry Campbell, he reached out to me and said, Torsten, you did a fantastic job. You got a lot of exposure. So that being said, if we want to decide on Cinco de Mayo, if we want to decide on July the 4th, if we want to decide on Memorial Day, on Halloween, on Christmas, or New Year's Eve, you know, yes, they are big money making days, but that's where you hit them the hardest, right? That's where you hit them. And proud of Vegas, they had that big convoy out there in the city on the strip. Proud of the Amazon drivers St. Patrick's Day out here in LA standing up. Andrew says 55 cents and I don't feel the help at all. Yeah, I mean, Andrew, like, what does 55 cents do to your tank, right? Like, okay, 55 cents. Let me fill up my car and add the 55 cents. Don't get me started, my friends. Yeah, lots of press coverage in Vegas. I mean, honestly, all over the country. Even our Canadian brothers and our Australian brothers overseas, man, big time, huge support. I mean, this was not just a national effort. This was an international effort, right? And my strategy coming from marketing, I mean, I did my master's in marketing, is like, you don't want to make too much noise too early. So we started dropping seeds about a month ago. I think the best thing we did was allow the drivers to decide when we strike. I think that was a beautiful thing, giving the drivers the power, and they said the sooner the better. So the drivers decided on St. Patrick's Day. It's not a date that I make up. I threw out dates. I said, how about St. Patrick's Day? How about 4th of July? And the driver said, you know what, the sooner the better. So then when we had a date, which was March the 17th, we started planting the seed, and we hit it really, really hard in the last 72 hours. Social media wise, press wise. I was a little bit run down. I just think I extended myself a little bit too much, running around interview after interview. But like all said and done, I'm super happy we did it. They heard about us. They heard us loud and clear. And if they don't want to start cooperating, we're going to hit them again. Maxime's in the house. Says, as far as Palm Springs, not even over the weekend, it's worth it. The only thing to me that's worth going up to Palm Springs is Coachella. I make bank at Coachella. I have a lot of private clients already bidding. Take us up to, so I'll let them bid. I'll say, you know, I'm open. I'm taking offers for Palm Springs. I'll drive them up there and take them back if the money is right. But it's got to be big money. Because the crazy things, I don't know if I've been to think 3 or 4 Coachellas, right? My client does the food for them, the entire food for the entire stagecoach, and is my client, one of my best clients, wealthy man. You know, like even the hotels, the Motel 6, I paid $260 to put my head on the pillow in a Motel 6. I couldn't get anything. It's nothing, everything, Four Seasons, Hyatt, everything was booked out. So I got a room at the Motel 6 for $260. Folks, this is a room that usually goes for 50 to 60 bucks. On Coachella, they're like frickin' raping you. Like $260 to put my head down for 4 hours. Okay, it was worth it. I was so tired, but man, the money was good. Money, money, money isn't funny. You can't drive with it. Aloha from Kenya. I like it. Aloha from Kenya. You can't drive. You can't drive with, you know, cannot. I mean, this is what's going like a one day gas, another day gas, another day gas, another day gas, another day gas. This is working 5 days. This, on my end, that won't even cut it anymore, gas-wise, for 5 days. It's not even covering it. And I'm on about 130, right? 130. So what happened here, I want to show you. So going in, filling up at 100 a day, using $100 of gas. Now I got to add that 30. Now it's 130. You multiply that by 5 days. Holy cow. That's 650 bucks on gas for 5 days. If you're working 6 days, even more. I mean, I'm talking about a Cadillac. That's not any regular Prius, of course. But welcome to my world. Everybody has a world. Everybody has a world of pain when it comes to the gas station. I mean, this morning, 6:05. I was like, well, okay, I'm not going to put 91 in the car. I put 89, like plus, which was 15 cents cheaper. I think the 91 was $6.20. I filled up at 6:05. Fucking bend me over. Bend me over. Jeez, like. It's like bend me over times 4, right? By the way, this is not what some people think it is. This is actually a massager, right? Crazy thing is, some of my female clients think that this is like a toy, and it's not. They're like, oh my God, give me that thing. No, it's a massager, man. I use it for my neck and get some circulation going. It vibrates like a toy, but it's not. $63 people in the house. Smash that like button. We got 33 likes. If you guys want to look at the private chauffeur course, first 50, code Lucky Strike at 50% off. Where are all the lab rats? Yeah, where are all the lab rats? I get $1 each green ride request extra. More than 55 cents, Dan. You're doing something right. John says they're only giving us 45 cents. Seriously, stop insulting Boston, Uber and Lyft. 45 cents. Come on, man. I mean, if your starting point is 55 cents, you know how much it's going to piss off Boston drivers if you insulting them with 45 cents? Oh, we're not good enough? You're going to pay us 10 cents less? Come on, man. The audacity, the cheek. It's unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Well, today I have 5 private trips, and it's going to be about a $1,000 day plus tips. I reckon it's going to be a $1,200 day by the time I'm done at 7. And how can you achieve that? If you actually go out and get the licensing and start driving for yourself, right? That it's a pretty, I consider myself a 100% true independent contractor, having registered my own company, bought my own cars, my own commercial insurance. I set my own rates. I schedule my times, and I'm putting 100% in my pocket, less all my expenses. That to me is an independent contractor. Michael Tuffin throws down 50. I love you, bro. As frequent Uber rider, not driver, I stand with you and your aim for better pay and safety. Stay strong and strike, strike, strike. I'm going to strike for you. I'm going to strike hard for you. Like a cobra. Striking for Michael and everyone else. Here's Uber. Here's Darako Shoshoi. Fucking cobra. Here's Darako Shoshoi. Here's the cobra. Darako Shoshoi. Strike him. Strike the MF. Thanks, Michael, for throwing down 50. Very generous of you. Thank you, bro. Long Beach in the house. Why people still driving? Yeah, I mean, I like it. Dennis Torres flexing the muscles. Dennis Torres, when did you get another boxing workout? Dennis and I need to put our gloves on and walk into the headquarters. Are you with me, Dennis? I use Uber all the time and stand with you guys. Thank you, Michael. What platform are you on? I befriend Uber drivers wherever I go. I mean, the channel helps me, when I stop somewhere at a gas station. Hey, are you the rideshare driver? Yeah, let's take a picture together, exchange cards. I make a lot of friends, not only with rideshare drivers. You cannot believe how many taxi drivers come up to me. I like that. Taxi drivers come up to me and say, thank you for speaking up for us, because I treat taxi drivers and limo drivers and rideshare drivers and bus drivers and shuttle drivers all the same. I don't think that myself as a private driver, I'm not more senior than a rideshare driver or a taxi driver, right? We're all out there hustling to make money. And I have a crazy taxi following in LA. A lot of the guys know me. If I go to LAX or the gas stations, they come up. I'll always take a selfie with them. I'll always say to them how much I appreciate them, because, at the end of the day, I want the taxi drivers to survive. I want the taxi drivers to thrive. I want the taxi drivers to stay alive. Why? Because it's competition. And we need competition and checks and balances for Uber and Lyft. Otherwise, they just steamroll. That was their original plan in their business plan, with billions of dollars, steamroll the industry, put shuttle companies out of business, put taxi businesses out of business. And I say no. Over all the years, I've said absolutely no. Whatever we can do to support our brothers and sisters, that they survive. So I want to give a huge shout out, a massive, massive shout out to all taxi drivers worldwide, right? Stand strong with us, right? Because we need you in the fight, right? We need taxis to thrive and survive in order to be competition to Uber and Lyft, because it's with that competition that they have to do better. So right there, I can see this guy here. He's getting ready. See there, he's got his TCP. Right down there, see there, TCP 801A. Now the A is not as good as the B. The B gives you more. But there he is. This dude is getting his car ready. He's prepping it. I'm sure he's got his cleaning supplies in the back. He's got his ass facing the camera. Not so attractive. His crack, the Dara crack. But he's prepping his car. Right, there he is. Another legend on the road. So these are the people I appreciate and respect. This is a hard working driver. He's out on a Sunday making a living. Right, he's out on a Sunday making a living, and that's what we got to respect, right? All out there hustling. Well, guitar shocker, that is fantastic, and we're really trying to achieve that with the driver co-op. And I've got to say, with the driver co-op, after being involved with 3 years sticking in there, we do have some cities we're doing already food deliveries in Canada, and we finally got like $15 million investment. That's not much, $15 million compared to the billions of dollars, but $15 million will get us the insurance, will get us the certificates and the licensing to operate in certain states and start rocking and rolling in the United States. Maxime says, you guys in TJ put up with some crazy stuff. I understand that if items are reported as missing, they're subtracted from your fare. It just sucks. Daniel Valencia in the house. Need more riders like Mr. Tuffin. Indeed, Kareem finishing up my Sunday made $500. Well done, Kareem. Shout out to Kareem for hustling for 500. The nefarious one, Professor, why have you blocked Paula? I haven't blocked Paula. I've spoken to Paula a couple of times. She's not blocked. Why would I block Paula? She's a friend. Nefarious one says, hi there. Adrian. Anaheim's in the house. Adrian's in the house. No, I honestly haven't blocked Paula. I like Paula. She's a great woman, and I love her accent, the Scottish accent. When Paula talks in the Scottish accent, it's amazing. It's freaking incredible. Damn, girl. Vegas only gets 35%, and we have to get a state and local license on top of all these gas prices. Phoenix Mayors, thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Thank you. I mean, what are you left in Vegas? Like at the end of the week, what are you bringing in? And what are you actually making? Like once you subtract all your fees and fees and fees and fees and the cuts and the margins and the this and the that. How much are you left with? Well, Nefarious One, the rates at LAX are pathetic. That's why there's no one out there anymore. Here, it's dropped down to patetico, patetica, patetico. Thank you, Phoenix Mayors. Hardly anything. Nefarious One, I am UGP. Good. Welcome, Paula. Why do you change your name all the time? Why didn't you just call yourself Paula? UGP in the house, the nefarious BIG, the nefarious P, nefarious Paula in the house. I have a team of 6 people, Paula. So, and they go through my feeds and they make decisions. So I don't know why you say UGP is blocked. UGP is finished. But you can't rebrand yourself all the time. You got to stick with one brand, Paula. And I mean that in a nice way. I don't mean it in a bad way. You need to fire them. No, why do I need to fire my team? I've worked with them since, some people on my team have worked since 2002. 20 years I've been paying these people. I'm not going to fire them. You quit today? Paul Hill, I quit today an hour ago. Okay, you obviously had 100 reasons to quit, Paul, and I support you on your decision. I support you. Dennis says, if I ever go back to driving, it's to advertise my tax business or real estate. Yeah, real estate you should. Real estate you should be. Michael Tuffen, I'll be happy to pick you up. Phoenix Mayors. That's nice. Uber girl Paula, where are you these days? Your YouTube channel, nobody goes into your creator studio. Oh no, I do. I have 3 people who have access to my creator studio. Sometimes they go in and add keywords. Sometimes they go in and if I have trolls, I get rid of trolls. Sometimes I get rid of racist or slandering remarks. I can't be on top of the channel 24 hours a day, so I have a good group of people. They have access to my studio. Because if I'm not making money, they're not making money. You bought land in Chatsworth with crypto. Chatsworth is good. Chatsworth is a solid investment. I like Chatsworth. I used to pick up Dwayne Wade and his wife in Chatsworth. They moved to Hidden Hills. Sylvester Stallone, I think I'll be getting him as a client. I got an interview. Sylvester Stallone, he just moved into Hidden Hills. So I might have Rocky as a client soon. Crypto paid for my property. You know your crypto stuff. I'm not going to argue with you. What's your crypto, Shouter, what's your crypto channel called? Is that the Nefarious One? What's your crypto channel called? Getting the F out of Los Angeles. Where are you going to go to? Scotland? Where are you going to? Arizona? Vegas? Taxes? Texas because of taxes? All right, my friends, I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle into LAX right now. Scotland, you done with Scotland? No way, she says to Scotland. I think Scotland is stunning. Stallone did a funny EV TV commercial. I gotta see that. Send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the link. Paula, you wouldn't consider going back to... A lot of people are leaving California, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in California. There's a lot that's wrong in California. There's a lot of fixing that needs to be done in California. I understand why a lot of people leave California. You would not you would not even consider Scotland. Dan, appreciate you, my brother. Getting into my Lincoln MKZ and heading the road. Cool, drive safe. I'm not sure how he can get a hold of me though. Okay. All coming to Texas, the great state of Texas. Beep, beep, off he goes. Thank you, Michael Tuffin, thank you. When you come into LA, hit me up. I'm always around LAX, or I'm always around Hidden Hills or Calabasas. Either have lunch down here or lunch over there. And we have 53 likes, 64. If anyone, you're in Dallas, I love Dallas. I love San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Austin. Shout out to Texas in the house. I lived in Houston at the Galleria on Bering for 2 years. Dated a Texan lady, and used to spend many weekends in Austin, Texas. Texas in the house. Anybody hasn't, let's get it up to 60. Please help me get up to 60. I got to rock and roll. I got to get a Billy O'Neill's in the house, coming to Tampa. Hot as F in Austin. Actually too humid. I love Texas. I love the people. I love the food. I love everything about Texas. I just cannot get used to the humidity. And it's the same in Florida. Humidity kills me. Humidity. I don't do well with humidity. I don't know why. Florida sucks too, she says. 80 in Clearwater Beach. Nice. Good weather. Never mind the weather as long as I'm together with Heather. Got 60. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sunday. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Texas. Shout out, just give us a shout out where you are, what city. And again, if you have any suggestions, any comments, put them in the comments box there on how to improve the margins, because right now the margins are razor thin, right? If you have any good suggestions how to increase that margin, let us know. Right now we're down here. We need to know how to get to there. We need to start making profits again. This is ridiculous. Patetico. Cindy's in the house. Shout out everyone. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Have an amazing week. Whether you're resting today or whether you're hustling today, I support you 100%. Love and respect from Cali. Shout out to Uber girl Paula in the house. She's now branded as the nefarious one. I call her the queen of crypto, or the princess of crypto. And everyone follow Dan, Go EV, and Michael Tuffin. Thank you everyone. Thank you Phoenix Mayors. Almost Monday. We're almost on Monday. Few hours. And check out the video at 7 p.m. with Pancho Ramirez in the house. Appreciate you guys. Paula Zamorska. That should be your YouTube channel. Paula Zamorska. That's Polish, I think, right? Polski? Polski? Yes? Scottish Polski? My channel is Paula Zamorska. And it's the nefarious one. And it's UGP. Chicago is 60 and sunny. Phoenix says, Michael, get hold of me. I like it, the hacking channel. Man, Paula, you should hack into the Russian military and change things up and bring them to a stop, to a halt. I like it. Paula the hacker. Thank you for the mountains of Vermont, Outback. I love it. Shout out and much love to Vermont. Thank you guys. Happy Sunday. Rock on. Be safe. Be healthy. Give your loved ones a big hug. Tell them how much you love them and how much you care for them. And we shall meet again on Monday. I wish you a fantastic week ahead. Take care, everyone. Please be safe. Keep those windows up, doors locked, pepper spray ready, 911 ready. You never know. You never know. New Mexico in the house. Goodbye, Kevin. Goodbye.